Pennsylvania drivers face some of the highest rates in the country. But here's the good news. With a little research, you can find significant savings. In this video, we will break down the updated top car insurance companies in Pennsylvania, helping you find the perfect balance of coverage and affordability. Plus, we'll show you how to compare quotes and make shopping for insurance a breeze. Head over to FreeAdvice.com. With our free quote generator, you can compare the lowest rates from top insurance companies in minutes. Comparing quotes is the only way to know you found the best deal on the coverage you need. So, if you're ready to save big on your car insurance in Pennsylvania, head over to FreeAdvice.com and start saving today. Before we dive into the top contenders for car insurance in Pennsylvania, let's talk about the key things that impact your rates. Pennsylvania's car insurance laws, the coverage level you choose, and your driving record. Why? Because these factors determine not only how much you'll have to pay, but also how much financial protection you have in the event of a crash. Pennsylvania law requires all drivers to have minimum car insurance coverage. This includes coverage for things like bodily injury liability, property damage liability, and personal injury protection. Let's unpack what all that means. Bodily injury liability helps cover medical expenses for others you injure in an accident, with minimum limits of $15,000 per person and $30,000 per accident. Property damage liability kicks in for repairs for other people's vehicles after an accident you cause, up to $5,000. Personal injury protection, or PIP, helps pay for your medical bills regardless of who is at fault. But here's the thing, these are just minimums. Figuring out if you need more than the Pennsylvania auto insurance minimum requirements is a must. Head over to FreeAdvice.com and use our free quote comparison tool. All you need to do is enter your zip code and you'll get a list of the lowest rates from top providers so you can easily find the best fit for you. All right, so that covers the minimum required insurance in Pennsylvania. But what about if you want more protection? Let's talk about optional coverages. If you have a loan or lease on your car, your lender will likely require comprehensive and collision insurance or full coverage. A full coverage Pennsylvania car insurance policy is a must if your car is expensive or if parts and labor would cost more than the average vehicle. These two are pretty common, but there are other options you might see offered by your insurance company. Some examples include gap insurance, medical payments, customized parts coverage, and roadside assistance. Keep in mind that not all insurance companies provide every optional coverage mentioned above. However, you should be able to find full coverage with any insurer. If you're looking for a specific coverage we haven't mentioned, head over to FreeAdvice.com and use our free quote tool. Just enter your zip code and you'll get a list of personalized quotes from top providers tailored to your exact needs. Now, let's talk about the cost. Here are the average rates for minimum insurance in Pennsylvania. Geico, State Farm, and Travelers stand out as the cheapest car insurance providers for minimum auto insurance in Pennsylvania. Geico offers an average monthly rate of just $23, while State Farm and Travelers follow closely behind at $26 and $25 respectively. That's a steal compared to Allstate, which sits at the pricier end at $49 a month, and Liberty Mutual, which can set you back closer to $73 a month. Say you went with Liberty Mutual at $73 a month, over a year that adds up to a whopping $876. Now compare that to Geico at $23 a month, you'd be saving a cool $600 a year. But of course, minimum coverage is just the starting point. You might want to invest in more protection, and we can help you find it at the best price. Just visit FreeAdvice.com and use our free quote comparison tool to find the perfect balance of coverage and affordability. That covers minimum coverage, but if you're looking for full coverage on your vehicle, you'll pay more per month for auto insurance. Geico, Travelers, and State Farm offer some of the most affordable full coverage car insurance in Pennsylvania. Geico charges roughly $68 a month, while coverage with Travelers and State Farm costs about $75 and $76 respectively. That's a significant difference compared to some of the pricier companies like Liberty Mutual at $219 per month. That adds up to more than $1,800 a year between Geico and Liberty Mutual. But remember, this is just a general comparison and your actual rate will depend on your driving history and other factors. The good news is that we are here to help you find the most affordable rates, no matter what your driving record looks like. Just head over to FreeAdvice.com. With our free quote tool, you can compare the lowest insurance rates and find the best company for your specific needs. You see, that's how expensive auto insurance can get. But let's get real about DUIs. Here's a breakdown of how much full coverage insurance can cost for drivers with different records in Pennsylvania. Having a DUI in Pennsylvania can significantly increase your rates compared to a clean record, sometimes by hundreds of dollars. For example, Travelers charges a driver with a clean record $75 per month, but a DUI increases that rate by $81 monthly. And with Nationwide, a driver with a clean record pays just $86 a month for coverage, while someone with a DUI will pay a whopping $191. That's a difference of $105, which means you'll pay $1,260 more annually with Nationwide if you have a DUI. Some companies can be more affordable options for drivers with a DUI compared to their typical rates, while budget-friendly companies can become more expensive. Visit FreeAdvice.com and take advantage of our free comparison tool, which will give you a list of personalized quotes based on your exact driver profile. Find the best deal for your driving record in minutes. And that's it. We've drilled down on finding the cheapest companies for different coverages and driver profiles. But even after choosing a budget-friendly insurer, there are still ways to squeeze even more savings out of your car insurance. Here are some helpful tips to get cheap car insurance in Pennsylvania. Many providers offer discounts for things like good driving records, taking defensive driving courses, being a low mileage driver, having good grades, and bundling your car insurance with your home insurance. Plus, cars with good safety ratings and affordable parts will be cheaper to insure. For older cars, minimum liability coverage might be enough coverage, helping you save money on your car insurance rates. Improving your credit score can also help to lower your rates. Lastly, drive safely. This one's a no-brainer. Avoiding accidents and traffic tickets will keep your rates down. To explore customized options, head over to FreeAdvice.com. Our free quote comparison tool lets you compare rates from top providers in minutes. On our site, you can see options that fit in your budget based on the coverage level you want. And that's a wrap on our guide to the best car insurance companies in Pennsylvania. We covered everything from minimum requirements to finding the best deals, even with a not so spotless driving record. So, when you're ready to ditch the phone calls and endless emails, FreeAdvice.com is the answer. Head over to our website and unlock a world of savings on car insurance. You won't just be able to compare rates. You'll get personalized quotes from top insurers all in one place. Use our free quote comparison tool, enter your zip code, and make informed decisions about your auto insurance. And if this video has helped you navigate the world of Pennsylvania car insurance, make sure to hit that like button for more insurance tips and tricks. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now, if you have any experience with the insurers we've mentioned, or if you have any questions related to today's topic, fire away in the comments too. Share your valuable insights so that others can benefit from your knowledge. Speaking of learning more, check out our video on the different types of car insurance. Spoiler alert, driving uninsured is a recipe for disaster. But after watching that video, you could be part of the 28% of Americans who save big because they know how to shop for insurance like a pro. And last but not least, if you know someone who's car insurance shopping or might be considering switching providers, share this video with them. The more informed drivers on the road, the better, right? Thank you for watching. And remember, at FreeAdvice.com, we've got you covered.